Hey internet friends, welcome back to Project Garage. We're back here at the Hudson Stables in New Jersey with Winston, my 1990 C4 911 that we're turning into a Safari 911 project. So if you haven't been following the series so far, Winston, before I bought it, had been sitting in the back of a facility for a few years. It had not been washed, let alone any wax on the paint, and it looked pretty rough when I got it, but I knew underneath there was definitely some paint to salvage. So as my friend John would say, the best way to bond with your new car is to detail it yourself. Now, I am not a professional detailer. I know a little bit about a little bit. I've owned a few cars, taken care of them to the best of my ability, but I'm not a trained professional. So I took some advice from friends and I got some products to get this guy looking good. And as you can see here in the background, I've actually already detailed it and it's looking like a really good, actual nice car. Paint on the bumpers are a little bit faded and rough, but for the most part, I'm actually really proud of how it turned out. So let's talk about the steps of what I did. So our first steps were taking it out to the wash bay, spraying it down and giving it a nice soapy wash. And that was it was a good step. It was looking pretty nice after that. But more importantly, we needed to add some luster to the paint. So I took Meguiar's number 7, which is apparently really good at adding hydration to the paint, restoring some luster, especially on old black paint. So I took applicator pads, I wiped it down all over, and then I took my buffer and I just buffed into it and then wiped it down with some microfiber cloths. But right away, it was already starting to look like it had some shine to it. So I was very excited about that. So I finished that, and then I applied Meguiar's liquid wax. Same sort of process, used clean applicator pads and covered up specific portions of the vehicle, and then would buff it out and did the whole vehicle. William told me not to buff too much into the plastic bumpers and rocker panels because apparently the heat from a buffer is too much and can damage them. I, by hand, took some plastic restorer and cleaner and sprayed them down and just wiped them down. And even though they're looking pretty rough and they're ultimately going to be replaced with my turbo bumpers, they started looking pretty good. What a great way to spend the day. I put maybe 3-4 hours into just loving on the car, and it looks just amazing. Totally brand new vehicle for the most part. From far away, I guess. When you get pretty close, you can kind of start seeing scratches, but anyway, worth it. One of the sad things that was left on the car were the headlight retainer rings. They looked tired and old. The paint had worn off of them. So we pulled them off the car and chose to paint them ourselves and see how they turned out.
I think I recall putting these on was a bit of a bear.
Okay, I'm gonna put this. Oh, nice work.
Porsches are made the way they are. You can fit early headlights in them, you know.
I'm a genius!
In the modern car.
Well, I guess we will not be installing the new painted headlight retainer rings in today because we have a man down. Oh well. That. Yeah. And last thing, well, the spoilers on these things, so they're electronic. You can take a switch and you can manually put them up and down, or at speed, the spoiler automatically goes up for stability and aerodynamics. Unfortunately, they have a tendency to go bad, especially as they get older. And, well, that's what's happened here. I tried to put this down when we're doing detailing, and it is now stuck up, so it is dead. Oh, talking with my friends here at the Hudson Stables, I'm saying, well, I guess I'm going to escalate ordering a new spoiler for it. Well, the benefits of having good friends, there's actually some spoilers hiding in the back of this facility, and we found something really special that I'm incredibly excited about. So we have a glorious little surprise back here. William, what do we have back here?
Well, we have a few Porsche wings. I don't know what kind of wing this is. I don't know much about Porsches. But,
look at all these wings.
It says RS 3.8, which is, I think, exactly what Douglas has.
Yeah, so I gotta help him get this out, and we're gonna try and fit this onto Winston. This is, oh my god, it's so awesome. So we're trying to install this wing right now. And Tim came by to come check out the wide body kit.
This is just 18 gauge. Oh, dude, this is awesome. So much to work with.
And it's Dansk.
Let's take a look. Did you put it on and see?
Yeah, he taped it, but yeah, let's do it.
Dude. And then that was,
Look at that Project Winston
36
hat.
hours of not sleeping.
This is what it looks like when we're at the shop.
30 or nothing. Just take it or leave it.
Especially like the truck stops that don't.
You know, just keep on beeping. Just keep on beeping everything out. There you go. So we're fitting the wide body fender. We're kind of doing a little test fit. So Tim wanted to see what the fender looks like on the car, and I waxed it too much, so the tape.
Yeah, who does that before like fitting?
I didn't know. I was so excited for the car to look pretty. Okay, so it's finally on. And one issue we're gonna have is
the duct tape at high speeds.
Yeah, I don't know if the duct tape will hold at high speeds. Also, the rocker panel, the body kit we got, the rocker panels aren't accounted for. If I understand correctly, this was like a 930 fender. That's all they kind of had.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to. We're gonna have to. That's the rumor I heard, and so we're gonna have to cut for the rocker panels here.
Oh. Images.
Yeah, that's pretty horrifying.
Well.
Oh my god.
So,
well, it's gonna have to be fixed. Tim, it's gonna have to be fixed. It's for the video. I have to say it for the video.
Oh no, this is gonna have to get fixed.
Dun dun dun. All right, bad news. So these mounts will not fit with the RS wing after all of that. All right, well, we can conclude this episode with good news and bad news. Good news is car detailed really nicely. Good news, my buddy Tim Harney, who's lunging over there off camera and doing weird things, he came by and test fitted the fenders and the wide body kit, and we have some really fun stuff planned for you. We're gonna talk about fixing the cowls under the windshield and that rust. Unfortunately, bad news, we pulled the headlights out and then we had a snafu with one of the headlight lenses and it is broken. So we'll fix that later this week. And the very exciting plans we had to fit the RS 3.8 spoiler, it did not fit. So William was nice enough to put back the original factory spoiler, but we have some big plans, and it was really cool to test fit a RSR ducktail on it as well. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. We actually have a car with working taillights, and we got new brackets for the spoiler, so we're gonna give that a second go. We got a wiper. We have a lot of the interior bits. William was nice enough to get in there, so it actually looks like a normal interior. And look at this, new lenses. And William painted these retaining rings, which looks pretty solid. We got this, the old emblem was dying, so I got this cute little metal black emblem, and it actually looks pretty good. We've done it. There is an RS 3.8 wing on my 3.6 Carrera 4. My car looks officially hilarious with its wing. Important business is happening today.
Your important business happening today. Do not hit a horse.